Hello and welcome back, Western Wilds. We've been away for a couple of months. There's hasn't been a whole lot going on. We've had some contractors in here doing some work. We've moved. We're changing. We're setting up camp in the center of the map. We're going to move and slowly build our farming towards that area. We've got all of our open air gardens up there running. They should be, hopefully, going to find out, they should be going to our production buildings where possible. Yeah, she's all cleared out. We dropped all the trees off over in the carpentry and the northern sawmill. Laid out some seed. Yeah, we've got our open air gardens lined up. We've got some cotton there that we're not using yet. Corn, sunflowers, all that sort of stuff. And this is a clean slate. All the trees are gone. They said they found something under the manure pile near the truck, so. Oh, golden nugget. Winning. Might sell off the rest of this total mix ration in the back. Needed right now. Need to check on some of our productions, make sure they got seed, check on our animals as well. How this carpentry building's going, and I think I might have turned this one off for a moment. We've got plenty of wood in there, but there's nothing being produced at the moment. So we might have a quick truck for a minute, have a quick look and see, make sure gold's still good. Look, there's 11. That's it. Haven't been checking it. Look, need silage. Methane still sitting there. Cereal. There's no tomatoes for some reason. Maybe they're burning through the tomatoes fast. We might need to put a second one on. Olives are going okay. Everything's ticking along pretty well by the look of it. Go and check on our fields too, actually, because I want to see. I think today things should be ready yet, unfortunately. But this one here, I'm thinking about putting in some oat, because I wouldn't mind using the oat to make cereal. Get some oat in the ground. Put in some bees for the honey, and then maybe some couple of grapevines. Need honey, raisins, oat, and corn. So we got the corn. That's easy. We've got heaps of potatoes. Probably turn on the crisps. Do we have? Oh, there we go. Sunflower oil there too. So we turn that on, but I wouldn't mind making the cereal. That's something that we can get sorted in the next few days. I think we've got a field over on the far side there that's ready for a crop. There wasn't anything at the time that we could plant. Get this going a bit straightish. Now we can plant lots. So I think we'll throw in some oat. I do want to do some fields with corn and sunflowers and stuff, and then get away from them open air gardens. Just keep them for basic stuff. Might just park this here and get one of our tractors. What he's doing up there. And a flex off. Okay, it's a bit random. Send him back home. Where is our star? Let's park. Oh, I might not fit in there with the drawbar. Sorted out, so it's on some oats. We'll head out there and get that done, then we'll come back and check on the animals. Got the fields ready to go, hopefully. I haven't forgotten anything. Everything's good. Get this opened up. Was it so close to the end? Pardon me, the edge of the map here. Have to do a couple of runs along the edges. Lower it down, turn it on. Done. Having that little drawbar attachment thing there makes it feel like it's not down, and does tend to get it done a little bit faster. Isn't really much of a thing right now on this field, but as the fields get bigger or more of them each day, it's going to be perfect for us. So one more. Won't be such an issue. I'm going to turn around down here. Got enough seed to get this field done. That's what I wanted to try too. Is there's a thing you can do to make seed from wheat and other stuff as well. So we'll give that a try, hopefully very soon. I'm just trying to get as much land sorted and farming instead of just doing the wheat and barley and that sort of stuff. I wouldn't mind trying to do all of it. Potatoes, corn, everything. So it should be good. Something different for me anyway. But I'm not going backwards and down and on, I mean. Right, we'll get ready. We'll get this sorted out, and we'll pop back and see when it's getting closer to done. All right, we're just cleaning up a couple of edges along here. I brought the tractor and the roller over so we can get that one sorted out. Turn that off. Roller up. Back over into the shed. Shouldn't be too bad. Pretty handy, this one. It does everything we need. It was cheaper than the other bigger ones, so I don't think this will fit in here, but do that. It fits, but you just can't close the garage door, so that's a bit of a downer, but it is what it is. Out. Chickens. All of our olive trees. What's in that one? No. I think they're pulling the manure from the cattle, which is good. That's one less thing. I also, we put a new prop. Oh, lots of eggs. Put that out. Can't put any more in there. 20. Oh, so might have to sell some off. 25 bucks a head's not bad. Keep us going. Good to have it full, but better when they reproduce and getting a bit of money back for them. So this is full. Milk's good. Not full. Ton of slurry there, so we're going to have to collect that too. Send that over to the DGA. Get rid of that. Oh, the worker's taking it upon himself to get it done. All right. Find our ute. Empty it out first. Maybe, pardon me. Maybe on its trip back it can take the slurry back for us. Saves us a trip. Not sure if this one can load it up. That's the methane one. The map. We're gonna find out. unloaded. Oh, this only holds 30,000 litres. It's not really going to be handy for us. We'll just have to put our other tanker on, I think. Come on. Looking over there, the fence is a bit of equipment we can get rid of. We don't need that plough and we don't need that wood chipper. Sawmill makes the chips that we need if we did need them. We do have to do some logging over that far corner. That's something that I might do a couple on camera, but the rest will be done off stream. We will send this back over here. We're also going to need, where's our truck? Okay. The tanker on the back of this. Ooh. We're going to need the flatbed. Have one still. Let's sell it. Get rid of to use the if I sold it to get instead of just use a semi-trailer one, we'll have to have a look at that. We do have some gold over there to collect. A logging trailer. I sold it. Yep. We have that auto load trailer here, I think. I don't think it works with the gold, but we could pack it in there. It doesn't have to be auto loaded. Yeah. Actually, got these eggs with this thing while we're here. I can suck up all the eggs while we get our slurry out. Sort of kill two birds with one stone, as they say. Let's fill up. I keep forgetting to open up this roller door. At least this is something we can get that over here and put it into the BJ for now, and later on, once we're up and running a bit better, we can turn this into fertilizer. Okay. I think we've still got about 100,000 litres of grass in the silo. I can go in for more silage. Then I'll have to do a lawn mow. Bad. You can use the eggs for productions and things as time goes on. Fuck all that up and drop that off up here at the sale point. Park up that tractor. Pretty sure you can use here. Digestate liquid fertilizer, so we can bring that down anyway. I know you can get the slurry spreaders and stuff, but just trying to work out different ways of doing things. Alright, we'll get back to you once we get around there. I thought I'd better bring this back around while we're selling the eggs, so see it's done. But here, oil mill. Sunflowers, olives, so olives are going pretty well. Carpentry, that's still sorted, so getting there. It's just it's a bit of a process. I haven't done productions and production chains. I usually just make like in Western Wilds and No Man's Land, just chop the trees and make furniture and planks and grass silage and a few arable farms. Oh, and throw the greenhouses in there as well. Different this time. I wonder how this trailer's going to handle the gold. Here, mate. Is this... Okay. A digestate here, I think. I'm not sure if we can load it up. There we go. That coming out of the big tank or the little tank? Out of there. And we're full. What do we weigh? 93, 9,372. If it goes with the gold, let's see what it adds. I don't think the auto-load trailers work with the gold. Let's see if we can get any in this. That'd be interesting to say the least. Hopefully it unloads at the other end. It's taking it now with an auto load, look. Weird. Makes life easier, but obviously probably. At 9372 when it was the digestate, an empty trailer. Actually been a few days since I've been here, and I'm lucky I've got a new water tank. I've seen it on Mr. Silly P's mod reviews. It's, I think it was 500,000 litres of water it holds, and it just slowly trickles it into your productions that need it, like your greenhouses and stuff. And that was my biggest thing here. We always had a fair few stones, but never had the water. Always had like methane over there. Not at all. Water used to run out super fast, and now I forgot about this here because I'm like, oh, I've got to take water over there. It's okay. And for the last few months, while all the other stuff, or 2 days, while everything's been getting done in lifetime, forgot about the gold, thinking that we'd have none. But obviously the water's been filling it up. It's a good thing. How much is in here? Pretty sure it said 11,000 litres, so coming back that far, it was like an hour ago. Trailer, yeah, there you go. It'll actually be interesting to see if, because it's now auto-loaded, if the weight will actually be there. Normally if you took that on a normal trailer, that thing would be sagging and not in a happy mood at all. It doesn't look like it's an issue. Yeah, okay. I don't know, we'll see. Definitely doesn't, like, you know, when you usually have the other trailers on, you can feel it's like brrr, it takes off a bit slower. Definitely hasn't done it right. It's only a couple £1,000. We'll try that another day on a different trailer that's not an auto load, and then we'll know for sure. But we'll wait and see. But we will get back to you once we get down there and sort all this out. Alright, so we got a bit of cash from that. We will grab all of our milk and get rid of that. Get that up to the dairy. I don't think you can make that automatically go there, can you? Milk. Have to get them some food and some straw. That's all that's sorted. Not a bad day overall. So far so good. But we've got some rain coming. Everything nice and green at least. Up here and we'll unload the milk. Very twitchy. Check the sensitivity on that. Well, that's emptying out. We've got in here 23,000 litres. Soybeans, which we can grow. The soybeans we can make. We need sugar. Work out some sugar, but for now I think we'll just do cheese. That milk in use. Definitely have to get it sugar mill or something going so we can sort all that out. I'll come over here quickly and show you what it's done. So we'll make this road a little bit wider and up to date. It's so grassy. Got ourselves a little cabin set up here. And this is our water tank. So sorry. It needs another 40,000 litres. So basically that just distributes water. Whatever on your farm takes water. So be cautious, you know, when I first put it on, a building we got making silage from grass that holds 500,000 litres of water. So the next day I popped in and I'm like, cool, everything should be full. No, that was. Nothing else was. So yeah, that distributes to, I mainly got it for the greenhouses, but it actually works on everything on the map. And I mean everything. Anything that holds water, needs water, we'll send it there. That's why it's good with the gold. Water gets refilled straight away and I don't have to keep forgetting about it. We'll throw another 20-30,000 litres in this just to get it topped off, and then that way we know everything's going to be sorted. But yeah, that's a handy little thing. You've still got to deliver water, but just not stop start all over your farm, which when you start getting lots of productions and lots of fields, and that's going to take a big chunk of time, like give you back a big chunk of time to start doing more farming things. But yeah, we threw in a silo. That's got the grass in it from the field, and that's that so far. We're get back and get some chores done, but in here I think we'll make, you know, maybe animals and things like that. What have we got here? Salad. Yeah, work out. Yeah, we'll get a sugar plant in or something. Gold's still going okay. See, stones are getting a bit low. We're due to make another field. I think we've got some land over the back behind this that is ours. I remember, I think down here. These ones. That one. And that one. So, not really cleared out, but we can clear that out. I do want to start clearing through here. That way we've got like a nice, you know, we can come along here, do our shit, do our stuff, grab our stuff or our shit, clean that up. That can be another field, and then I have a road running along the bottom, and then maybe just up through the middle here like that, straight across. That's about the same as doing it this way and that way, but just make it our farm edge. Good to go. So we'll just set that up there as like a oasis, like a little cabin, that sort of stuff. I do want to merge these two fields once they're harvested. We'll just make one field like what all the other ones have got. That one's still currently grass, so even up here, we can clear this out. But in saying that, we do have all this grass here. Yeah. So we've got plenty of grass to keep feeding the silage. Good to go. We'll have to come up and get all that salad. That truck. Alright, let's get back down to the farm and more stuff sorted out. Alright, so I slowed everything down a little bit, and well, the time down a minute, moved all the stuff over here just to get some logging done. I won't make you all sit through that because I know people don't like it. Yeah, it is what it is, but it's got to be done so we can clear some fields and get more things done. It can be very repetitive, I get that. But we'll do a couple and then come back when it's sorted. Got the stumps out. Oh, I'll pick this one up on the piss a little bit. Get these ones a little bit longer. I think I've got them set to 10 meters with the one that we're using. But yeah, it's got to be done. It's slow and painful when you've only got a chainsaw, though. That starting a new map like that, that's very much painful. But this isn't too bad. The big bag, I think it's the big bag. That helps a lot. Orcs just always seem to be glitchy and struggle with them. At least this way it's sort of a, not fail safe, but makes it a little bit easier. And that didn't go straight. That sucks. There we go. But yeah, this is there was only about 10 trees here. I've taken a load up to the sawmill already, the one up north. That's probably can take one more load, and then it's full, and then we'll throw any excess into the carpentry building. It's just, yeah, the one up north I think at the moment is just sending planks to carpentry. I do have that turned off at the moment because it was just running through them way too fast and felt a little bit cheaty because we were making so much cash out of it so easily. Not easily, but just fast, whereas normally the normal sawmills take days to process a trailer load, whereas this thing was processing a trailer load in 2 trailer loads, 3 trailer loads a day. Turn it off for now. Other than that, that's all we're doing. The rollers is finished over here on this field, so the oats are done and down. We'll have to throw some fertilizer on that probably tomorrow or next month. And, starting to get our farm plots down a bit. I don't think we'll get this all done this month. It'd be cool if we did, because we could go down and try some sunflowers, or it was due. There we go. 2,500 kilo weight. Oh, I suppose it is a bit heavy on that side. I haven't got the extended truck, so I can't really stack any up the front like that. We'll just throw a load in the center of this one, and then hopefully it won't be so tippy heading up there. Sometimes it gets them easy, sometimes it just messes up a little bit like that, but these ones are pretty heavy. I'll throw this one on the other side if we can get around there. Not too bad. Okay. Need a bigger telehandler for some of these logs. I thought these was tiny. They all looked rather small, but are actually rather heavy. Over there, we'll pick that up so we don't leave it. At the moment I'm trying to do a couple of trees at a time. Was it? And then I'm grinding them straight away, so I tend to forget in between jobs. Come back and we're starting to go through here with the plow, or it's getting hung up on logs. So I'll drop a tree and then I'll turn off the stream until it's all done. Maybe take one load up. So use that, and then I'll just sit here by myself chopping trees. This is a modded one, pretty good. Make sure it's down low. I think you can set the lengths of these up to 25 meters. Maybe with a front loader or something that wouldn't be too hard to move, but with this thing it doesn't like it. I've got them set at 10 meters. Trims it all down. A lot easier than using a chainsaw. Alright, we'll get back into this handle. We'll lift that. We'll just take this load up. See where it's going. I usually use the yellow telehandler after it's got a little like a rake on the front so you can get them nice and level. Not that one today. Got it. So yeah, there's a rake on the front. You can push stuff around with it. It's also good for helping can't get into your greenhouses to get your pallets. It's also good for that too. You can push them out into the open. Right, so we'll call that a load for this one. And that one. Make sure it's tied down. And they can, even though this thing isn't fully loaded, it can get super tippy. So just be careful of that. When these ones do roll over, they are a hassle to get back. I usually put a telehandler on it with that big grip and pull it backwards, and then use my truck or my PLX sort of to get the angle, get it back over on its wheels. That's, yeah, they're tippy. I mean, I've had these stacked up super high, but when I'm traveling up to them, especially when you're first starting out, you stack them up stupid high just to get as much as you can. When I'm traveling so far up to that other sail point up there, it's got to be super careful. Try and cut across this field over here. We're not turning so sharp. Uh-oh. Craziness. Like a seesaw. I don't know if it's just because we're going so fast or if it's just this truck. I haven't really tried any other trucks. Maybe I should try the Roadrunner or something, or at least one of them other trucks and see, but I'm pretty sure they're all going to be just as tippy. Especially when you're doing 120 kilometers an hour with a top heavy load. You're doing 40, 50, it's fine. I should have gone to the right hand side. Right, so far we made it. Oh no, no, no. Oh! Holy crap. Hopefully we can unload them. I spoke way too soon. That should make it a bit easier to get it back over. Right, I'll get the telehandler up here and we'll pop back. Alright, to make it a bit more realistic-ish, I accidentally bought that telescopic handle, that piece I'm about to pick up by accident. I was only meant to lease it. I just leased a wheel loader. You know, I'd have to pay a recovery fee. It'd probably cost about 5-10 grand. So I leased this one. Hopefully it works. There's not a whole lot of room there. I usually pull them over from the side. I don't think I'm gonna have the room. But we'll see. I usually just that and then pull back. Luckily it was empty this time and we did it. So, but yeah, that's the downside to it. information. I think it might be full. That's why I didn't take the other log. Yep, that's full. So we'll drop this one off at the carpentry building on the way down. I'll chop some more logs and get some more into the carpentry building. I think that holds a ton more because it goes through it so fast. Shortcut if we can. Ooh. Yeah, so the carpentry building does take a whole lot more, so we'll have a look down there. I think there's about 200,000 litres in there now. But as soon as I turn that on, that'd probably eat that in a day. So what I might do, we've got to pick up. Oh. Got that salad there we've got to collect as well. What I might do with the carpentry is just like, you know, for half an hour a day, we'll turn it back on. It can get 233,000 litres in here. Got 19,000 litres of planks. They come from the top sawmill where we just were, and the wood chips are the byproducts. But yeah, that's good. I didn't think there was going to be that much still in there, but with it turned off, it's not really taking it. But the planks is what, you know, that one there will do furniture out of planks or wood, and then it does wood pellets or pellets out of the wood chips. So it's a good little money maker as long as you can keep it fed and keep it full, but it means a whole lot of forestry. So I was also thinking with one of these plots, I've never really planted trees. I think after we get some more farming stuff done, I would like to put down a field of trees that we can just consistently harvest. I think it takes a whole lot of time for it to grow. It's something that we could make heaps of money off, but if you want to keep doing forestry, the tree just disappeared. We got to make it a bit sustainable. So, all right, I will get to chopping down some more trees, and we'll pop back when we've got it sorted. Hello, welcome back. We had a bit of a rainstorm, and a couple of hours have passed. Got one more tree to do, and then a couple of stumps to find, and we should be done. Hopefully we can fit it all on the trailer. I'm not really keen on going back for another load. Oh. That should be good. We'll get that sorted. Undo this one. Not going to get us stuck. Get this one. Does not want to work. Always the last one, right? The header's on, everything's good. Happening here. Got it. You. Drag this one up here. Once we cut this, we'll jump into the stump remover so we don't forget where they were. The heavy one doesn't want to lift it. I normally try and lift them a little bit so we can... No, doesn't want to know about it. There we go. There's a big one. Those little ones are a bit of a pain in the butt. It is what it is. Yeah. Okay. Having these lights on it is super handy too, so you can sort of sometimes the stumps show out more. All done. So that should be all of them, hopefully. So we can load them up. Hopefully we can fit them all on, because there's a couple of big ones just here. And then we'll see what we can do. Maybe get it all cleaned up and ploughed out. I don't think we'll get it all done today, because this took way longer than I was expecting. Get it ploughed. Get some rocks sorted out of it. This pile, and hopefully when it comes time we won't run over it with the plough. Same spot. I'm sure that by the time we come through here and cut all this up, I'm pretty sure there'll be some somewhere floating around. See if we can put this around on this side. There might be a bit more room to start with, and then put the other ones just on top. I should get our sawmill up to around the 300,000, I'd say. Best thing about this telehandler, you can raise it, lower it, drop it. It was a total fail. I'm going to get this one. Thinking I'm just going to put a strap on that. I don't want them falling out, and we still got to get one more in, so. It's not the greatest, but we got it. Hopefully we don't tip. Doesn't look very good. We can strap this down without strapping down our tool. Uh-oh, we're strapped in. Not even near the strap. Oh, you see. These are it. Can't be. It's too, not even near it. Pain. What a pain. Don't fall. Right, now this load's a bit sketch. Is I don't know if we're gonna make it. Very left-hand heavy. I mean, we could always send our worker. Get our farmhand in to do it. Hit on the truck, is it? No. The truck's a bit shorter than the one I normally use. I don't want to be dodging any trees. Upturns and stuff anyway. Made it through the trees. That's a win. Good to have some scales to see what this thing weighed right now. Should be up there. Oh, I got some cheese over there ready to go. Oh no, no, no. Wow. See if we're in there far enough to get that all off. Most of it. Alright, we'll get this down and all packed up, and we'll come back to you once we've got the plows going. Hello, hello. So we're just going to... I'll put my little barrier around the outside like I normally do to try and keep it as straight and know where my limits are. Try and keep it along the edge. I just go on the inside. I do a run around the perimeter on the inside, and then I come back, and that way, because there's a cloud field, the worker will actually go usually nice and straight. You just got to be careful because they will go shooting off the edge. So make sure you stop it in time. But yeah, I usually just put down that concrete or the dirt edging, bit of a barrier between the fields, like a little road, I guess. Try and get this lined up so we can get it neater. What about there? Hopefully that's enough to cover all of the grasses on the edge. Maybe not. Bit poopy. I might stop that because I'll cover this first. I don't want to do that and have it end up all over the when I try and do it again, it never works out. So like that, and hopefully that should be enough to cover it all. Let me go any further up because it's the end of the property. I know it's not really important, but it's just I like to do it because it looks a bit neater. Yeah, we'll get this all sorted out, get the edging done, and then manually fill the gaps in the middle. I only usually use the workers for the outer edge just to keep it nice and straight, and then I go up and down myself. Because even if you let them do it, you got to keep watching them so they don't run into stuff or run over the edge. So it's easy just to try and do it yourself. And obviously if you're doing a curve field and stuff like that, you don't have to worry about this stuff, but once again, it's just me being a little bit, want it to look as good as you can. send them on their way, and that's it. So feels a little bit higher than the other one, but it's not a big deal. I have to work out what we're going to put in here too. I think and plant next month for some of the stuff I want to put in. What have we got we can put in? What are we talking about doing? I can't remember now. We just put in oat. Maybe we could do some corn. Corn next month, or soybeans. Sounds like a good plan to me. Over a little bit, but not a big deal. Looks like there's that tree there. Look, that must have been, I see one of the small ones I'd cut down with that tree be gone. And I've noticed sometimes when you do that, until you reload the game, or like save it and come back tomorrow, it still pops up in the distance. I'll go through usually with that tree be gone and just take out all the small trees that are sort of useless. Yeah. Got rid of all the small ones and got rid of the stumps, and within the next run or so we'll be able to work out if we got the stumps properly or not. I don't think there's been many times that I've actually not forgotten one. See, there's something here. A little bit of wood. Not a stump, but I'm gonna have to clear it out. Where is it? I'll get the stump grinder thing on, and I'll come back to you when it's all done. Okay, we're finally up to the last run, which I just messed up. As always, I can never ever get it in one final hit. I've got the helper taking the tractor back to the shed. Once he's over there, we can get the rock picker. But yeah, this is it. She's all done. And only had one issue with it wasn't even a stump that I missed. It was just there's one right there. Look, I jinxed myself. See, I just sent the truck back. Far out. One stump that I missed, and another one was just a piece of wood that must have broke off when we were using it. So that's madness. Come back, mate. You're needed. I had it sitting there the whole time in case I found another one and didn't, and I'm like, yep, only one drama. Oh, here you go. Here's one for being a smart aleck. I just got to stop talking until things are done, finished. Alright, that's all done. So we'll send him back to where he's going to go. Back in our machine. Get up. Put it away. And then we'll get this rock picking sorted. We'll put them in the silo for now. I think we've still got the rocks from this field in the silo too, so got plenty of rocks. I did throw in a couple of bee pens over here, bee hives over here. I don't know how far away from the pickup point they work. I'll put two there with a pickup point, and I'm thinking I might put like another one over here. What I'll do is first we'll see how much we make off those two in a day, and then we'll put two more over here and no pickup point, and we'll see if it goes to that pickup point too. It'd be super cool just to be able to have it at 1 point, not 2. If need be, we can use 2. Not a big deal. That's the plan. So then now we've got our honey. We've got oats in the ground growing now. Let's drop the hydraulic off. Oh. Bar on the back's gone. There it is. Let me pick it up. Put this over here so we don't lose it, and then we'll have to come back and get it. Donk. Drop. I'll get this sorted and we'll pop back once we start collecting some rocks. Alright. Let's do a couple of runs across the top. Ah, it's not even on. It is on. Oh, it's sitting up on that bar too high. Bugger. And then we'll bring over the telehandler. How do we lower this one down? Then we'll bring over the telehandler with the little container on the back, so we don't have to keep going back and forwards and losing our spot. That's the only thing I've worked out really with these is obviously if you restart them, they tend to go back over where they've already gone. That's why I use that little telehandler trick with the, what do we call it, maybe a bladder inside the pallet, and that way when it's full you just bring it up behind it and empties it and goes again. That's if you're using an AI worker anyway. If you're not, that's not a big drama. What happened here? Shocker. Turn on. Power. There we go. That should be enough for this one. What I'll probably do is turn the speed down to like 40 or 50. Then we can just put on autopilot or cruise control, whatever you call it. Otherwise it'll go shooting into the fence. Another one down there. We've got that. We had 2 of them for those big fields before, so probably not going to need it. Having one going back and forwards will be fine, but we're going to have to move that one out of the way. Actually, I want to see if it does full speed on the back of this, because I know it does on the TLX. We'll do a run across the bottom here. See if it goes full speed or just stays at the normal speed. Yeah, it's going to go faster as well, so it seems the TLX and this truck will go faster than the standard 10 or 15 kilometers an hour, which is handy, but you're going to have to turn the cruise controls down on them, otherwise they'll especially on big fields. I had one get up to 180 kilometers an hour. It was crazy, just kept going. It took like 3 fields to slow it down. If you set it to 40 with a worker like this, it's pretty cruisy. By the time it gets to the end, it slows down, turns around. Not a big issue. When they're going super crazy fast, it's just, they just end up shooting away for miles and it takes them forever, or they say field work's done because they can't find a field, etc. That's on the worker now. Keeps the time for them to slow down. That's good to know. 800 rocks just in that small. Now, this one's gonna be almost full. Handler. One up top. There we go. We'll put this down on the ground here so we don't lose it. Grab our little, what do you call it? And the blue one was for water. It was for goods. Yep. Pick it up. And I'll show you how I do it. It's going slow. Probably, maybe because it needs a service it's going slow. I don't know. Could be there's 3 tons strapped to the back of it and it doesn't like it. It's probably more like it. Needs a service and needs some diesel. Definitely bouncy with that weight on the back. I might have to get something a bit newer, a bit bigger. Like that one maybe. That one. There, see, obviously it's full now, it stops. Normally, if you were using a worker, you'd have to turn the worker off, go and dump it, come back. And then if you turn the worker back on, sometimes they would go back over the way they came. They wouldn't head forward, like continue on what they needed to do. At least is with this way. It usually, I shouldn't have said that now because I'll jinx myself like I have been all day. But usually it'll get to the end and then hook a left because that's what's next. But because I've already done this one here, might have an issue with that, but we'll watch. See what happens. Oh, all good. So we'll take this one back. Dump these rocks out in our little container. And sell this one or cancel the lease, whatever we got it on. As for now, one is enough. Until we start creating some huge mega fields or something later on. Which is part of the plan, just the 2 fields, 4 fields, 6 fields, 8 fields in one, whatever. The best thing about this place is plenty of grass and plenty of ground to use. And this cruise control back up now. And get this thing away. Alrighty, we will get back to you very soon. Alright, 17,000 litres of rocks, or just a little bit over. That should keep us going for a while. That's at least a day or two with gold production. Or if we need to, turn it into lime, etc. I'm going to have to get this thing... It's just... I think it's the weight on the back. A bit bouncy, like trying to do wheel stands. So, what we'll do is we'll dump... And it needs a good service, it's very low actually. We'll let this empty out. That. That is all done. I think we'll give this thing a service overnight, get the mechanic to come and have a look at it, and we'll test it out tomorrow. But for now, that is everything. That is all we got to do. But I think we are going to sleep in the big house. So, they said it's got power. Everything's good to go. So we might go up there and have a look. Are we? head up there and check it out. I think our stones is full. The pallet that we had over there with a few left in it, I set it up there to fill it up and popping up saying we are full, we are full. But we'll get across this bridge, shoot over and check out the new crib. I don't know, while you're sitting there over night time, it can fill itself up for you. The lights on. Go. Not too bad. That's us for the day. Thank you for watching. Hope you liked what you've seen. Don't forget to give us a like and a subscribe and even a share if you like. Have a great day and we'll see you next time.